let's get on with the story then.
There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once.
Hello, Prophet.
Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there.
Where is this safe harbor?
I awoke upon a sandy shore, a stretch of beach, outside a bustling city of elves, Vokelgard. The harborage is in a seaside cave, outside the city. It is there that you will find me.
Eventius will come at once. So I have mods. One that completely overhauls the conversation UI, because I, for one, cannot stand the one from the base game. This seems so much more immersive to me. And the second mod I have is called Khajiit Talk. I might turn that off because my character specifically, or currently now, is not Khajiit. I was trying to go for something that's game immersion, gaming immersive, and so that's what I went with. But I'll probably take it off because, like I said, I'm playing in a high elf and not a Khajiit. So, before I forget, I'm actually going to go through and get rid of that. I don't know. I mean, it's not breaking the game, so... Okay. Oh, what the heck? Why is it stuttering? Something tells me there's a lore book over here. Perfect. And I'm not for every lore book in this game. Well, I take that back. On my other character, I have every lore book in eidetic memory picked up, but more often than not, but
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige.
okay.
Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How did you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbor, you spoke of my destiny.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
A history lesson?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
Goodbye.
Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Okay, that auto recharge message is gonna drive me nuts. Auto recharge. And 25%. Okay. council gems first. Huh. I actually like that feature. Yeah, might as well repair and do all that in combat. Show chat messages off. No. On-screen messages. Okay. I need to get this character set up to have all the other things. Alright.
Follow me, Vestige,
Let's go.
and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Give me a second.
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life.
Oh.
The Moth Priests took pity upon me and
Wait.
brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What does that have to do with me?
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions.
Who are the five
The
companions?
Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
I'm trying to remember if Dragonborn's if the interpretation of Dragonborn in this versus Elder Scrolls Skyrim is the same or different. Because I thought Dragonborn in Skyrim was only those who speak the tongue of dragons, the language of dragons. But well, I guess I'll find out. Who is this
Baron
leader?
Aquilarius, the son of Colovian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Baron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 companions yourself and witnessed their fate. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Varen Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the king of worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could the Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the Dragonborn?
Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
So the Amulet of Kings, if I'm remembering correctly, that was present in Skyrim. I haven't played Oblivion yet, but if I remember right, that is a big part of that is a big part of the story and mythos. Why did Varen want to be Dragonborn?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about the other companions.
Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about?
Tell me about Lyris.
You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
Tell me about Sai Sahan.
Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group.
Tell me about Tharn.
The Tharns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before.
I've heard enough about these 3. What about
Manamako, the
Manamako?
traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
What happened to the what happened when they performed the ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Oh boy.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manamako, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manamako, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe. My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Talk to the prophet. Okay. Man, I miss this game. I missed. Okay. Correction. I didn't realize how much I actually missed.
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Marco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the Planesmeld.
What went wrong? Oh, before I continue, what I was going to say is I can't. Train of thought. I didn't realize how much I actually have missed the group of characters in the main storyline. I'm trying to remember. They pop up in other storylines, but not many. So I'm very curious of what characters are going to reoccur and make appearances in the upcoming storyline, because it is the sequel storyline to the main storyline of the base game. What went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
What happened next?
Marco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
What happened to the other companions?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Marco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal.
What about Abner, Tharn, and Marco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent, but the true power remains in the hands of Marco and his worm cult.
How did you end up in Cold Harbor?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Marco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
They saw you as a threat?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Marco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Okay. Man, it just... Playing through this
Long ago
again...
it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction have been appearing all throughout Tamriel.
was going to say is playing through this again makes me really miss not only the characters, but the voice actors. Like, for example, the Prophet, it's Michael
If the
Gambit.
Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible Planesmeld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
And for those that don't know Michael Gambon by name, it's Dumbledore, the second Dumbledore in Harry Potter movies. So this is awesome that he would happen to be the your guide and pretty much the focal point of the story. It's cool.
And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Yes.
As you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
You've given me a lot to think about.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
What's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyris.
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
What should I do in the meantime?
Minamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
This is just so clean. I like this. This is so nice. Okay. So we're gonna go bag. We're gonna go... can't do anything with that yet. We'll add that, because this was... It'll add magic recovery. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to go with... I mean, might as well. Okay. I can't do anything with that one yet. Tide King's Gaze. Why not? Oh. Because I don't have that one yet. Okay. Okay. Here. I kind of like the skill advisor. It's pretty nice to have. Okay. So talk to advisor Norin? I'm sorry. Oh, right. Pretty much it's a matter of just... Okay. So, claim. Oh, Oh, okay. So it's not just for my specific class, it's all together for my... Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Trying to remember how far out.
The time is now. Seek me by the sea outside Vokelgard. Hurry.
Okay. I was gonna say, it doesn't take long for the storylines to trigger because, and just so you can see, the one marked under main quest is the one we're following, and it's so nice to not have the gatekeeping of a new main story every 10 levels, like when the game originally came out. That was something that was very annoying. For me it was annoying because I'm a story focused guy, and like having to go out, I mean, I like questing because the storylines and the voice acting and writing and everything is really good, but not for me. It breaks the immersion and tension when there's the gatekeeping factor of not being able to continue the storyline until every 10 levels. So I'm glad they fixed that.
It is good to see you again, and I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist and cannot long endure.
Why do you speak in riddles?
Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions. I have finally located Lyris Titanborn in Cold Harbor.
Is she safe?
She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molog Baal. Her soul is in great danger. You must go to her. I can manifest a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly.
Okay.
Tread carefully in Molog Baal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you.
What happened to Lyris after we escaped Cold Harbor?
After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
How do you know this?
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor.
What do you mean?
We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
Isn't that dangerous?
It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molog Baal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you travel there.
Okay. This is crazy. Having HDR in this game, it just... And I have it set to the vibrant setting. I have 1440. Oh! Hello! Nice. Alright. Let me do something right quick. I need to fix... Oh. I need to change the mice that I use, because I don't like using regular... Hello? Oh. There we go. Perfect. Oh. I don't like using regular... Come on, what the heck is wrong with my game? Why is my keyboard acting up? Come on. Sorry for the wait, guys. I don't know what seems to be... I have to take a little break. Come on. What is going on? I bet it's fully charged. And it's just being stubborn. Oh, here we go. Charge. Come on. What on earth is going on? Oh. Keyboard. What on earth? Goodness. That was unusual. What is, there we go. Okay. And actually, I will be right back.